Hello! My name is Sonny Jeans. Really. I didn't name it, says so on my shirt. Right there, right there, right there. I am here today to ask you why you haven't subscribed to Darkslade Diaries. If you haven't yet, come on! What are you waiting for? Subscribe and ring the bell. It does not cost a thing. There's no Patreon page. Darkslade doesn't ask you to send him money so he can go on vacations and film it and you can pay for it. He doesn't ask you to send $1 or $2 or $3 a month so he can go and visit sideshow attractions or visit hauntings or things like that and you pay for it. He doesn't do any of that stuff. He just says a bunch of crap, shows you a bunch of stuff, and then that's pretty much the whole show. So why don't you subscribe? It doesn't cost you anything, so all of this that will happen without you paying for it. Subscribe today. And now, here's a doctor, and do it quickly. And now, here's a, don't wait another minute. I mean, eventually he might start, I don't know, using hand puppets to get his point across, and you pay for it! Hello, everybody, and welcome to the diaries. I'm wearing a hat right now because my hair is in the state of embouchure, and I don't want to go inside assure it. I just want to get this thing started. Last episode mostly spent on making my comfort food, and I want to tell you before we start anything off that, man, that was comfortable. I felt pretty good after eating that. And you know, I think I stated in the last episode, as a matter of fact, I know I did probably many times, that I had just gone through some really rotten weeks. And whereas my weeks did not improve too terribly much, I felt a heck of a lot better after having an evening of quiet, relax, my chicken noodle soup. Made a big difference. Made me feel like I'm ready to tackle another month. Because that's how we do it around Darkslade Manor. Now, this episode, let's talk about where we are at the moment. At the moment, it is September the almost overs, which means that October, the getting started, is right around the corner. 2 days, I think. I believe today is the 29th. I'm assuming it's the 29th. So we have come to that point that I really need this year, and that is October, November, December, fall, my favorite time of the year. Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas time. Although I'm not quite sure how Christmas is going to work this year because all of my family live all over the place. So I'm thinking for Christmas this year I might surprise some people. We'll see what happens. Not going to surprise them with going out to where they are because they can't afford that. And I'm not talking about necessarily my kids either. Just some people. Some people that I think are pretty darn important to me outside of my own children and my family that are nearby that I might be able to do something for. But we'll see what happens. That's still 3 months away technically. But now it is Halloween time. My home is always Halloween time, obviously. As I stated in a Facebook post not too long ago, I don't celebrate Halloween. Halloween celebrates me. That's kind of a cocky thing to say, but it's kind of the way I work at it because my life is always kind of spooky, I guess. But I've got some new stuff and some new plans for this month for Halloween, and as you probably know, things that I set up for Halloween, unless they are intrusive, they stay up all year round. Now, a long time ago, I mentioned something about putting curtains up that were a little bit more in tune with what we have here. But I couldn't do it because I have those typical apartment window shades that fold and flap over and like that, and they stick way out, and there's not really a lot I can do with that. Well, I have come up with a solution, and that's one of the things we're going to do. I'll talk about that. Then I have Millie and her sister, I guess, who I still haven't gotten a name for. I need to do some modifications with them and get them ready. I have a good idea how I'm going to set them up for Halloween, but what I need to do right now is set them up for just, regular day-to-day. So we had that. We released a new song 3 days ago, which has gotten a little bit more response than that one that got like none at all. And I have some behind the scenes, and I think I might show some of it because some of it's kind of corny. You see, when we make a music video, of course, we've already done the music, and when we're doing the music, we're very serious about what happens. When we make the music videos, we get a little bit more outside of the realm of reality. Well, my keyboard player, Ash, is a nutcase. Not just a nutcase when they're playing, but a nutcase even more so when we're making a video, and I'll show you a little bit of that. So there's that coming up in this episode, and probably something else. I think I'm going to move some things around too. And I have an itchy ear today. I don't know what that is all about. But yeah, that's what we're going to do in this episode. Maybe not so much about the itchy ear, just everything else, alright? Okay, so I guess without any further ado, let's get going. Alright, so if you look up here, you can see the top of the curtains, and I only use that word lightly because they're not really curtains, they're these plastic flaps. And if you look up here, you see that this is the very dusty assembly that keeps the curtains going. Well, this assembly is about that wide. So what I'm thinking I might do is get a couple of pieces, actually maybe 2 or 3 wide pieces of balsa wood or pine, and put them up here, basically clean this off, glue them up here. Actually, I don't even have to do that because they'll fit right under those clips. Well, maybe many ways to do that. Anyway, so the end extends out a little bit further than these do. Then I can put what I'm going to use for my curtain right up there and have them hang down. Now let me show you what I'm using for the curtain. What I'm going to use is this. Now remember in the last episode I went to a place called Halloween City. Not Spirit. Halloween City. I also went to Home Depot. That's where I got the new doll. But Halloween City, which apparently is a offshoot of Party City. And I got this. Now it's kind of hard to see what it looks like, but it's basically it's curtains. Haunted curtains. Very spooky. So I bought one. I have it right here. It's black. And as you can see, as you can see, it's tangled up down here. I'm going to have to not let it get tangled up, but I'll fix that in a bit. In any case, it's black and lacy, and will hang over the little end I get if I quit dropping the end of it. And let me back up a bit. And it's going to hang across the top. Now, this is not wide enough for the window. It actually goes almost exactly halfway across, so I bought 2 of them. And these are going to hang over the window. Now, They just basically hang at the top. They're more like the runner across the top than they are actually the curtains that would be hanging down. And I have some material that I was thinking I might try to do something with, but I'm pretty confident I don't have enough for that whole thing. Also, the fact that the bookshelf and the drawer that I keep pulling my knife out of, that's supposed to just have the Madame Leota stuff and a couple of vegetables on it. Right now, it's also got a bunch of remote controls and a box of candles in it. They're too far against the back, and I have to keep them that way so they balance properly. So, whereas I can move the bookshelf out a little bit, the other I need to leave, and I left it with plenty of room. Most of this the curtain thing is going to be above that, so it shouldn't affect anything. But I'm still going to have those stupid blinds, which I don't like. Never have liked those blinds. It makes you feel like there's no personality in your room. It's just generic. So anyway, what I'm going to do is get I may already have enough of the balsa or pine that I need to put up there to make this work. If not, I will sashay down. Well, I won't sashay, but I'll head down to, for this probably Hobby Lobby, and pick up a couple of slats of balsa wood. Because this thing weighs nothing at all. It's 90% air. So we'll take care of that and see how that works out, among other things that we're doing. Well, it's been a while, but what say we get moving? Oh. It's a relatively nice day, but you can see some gray clouds coming up. We're at the end of the monsoon season, but that doesn't mean we can't have some bizarre weather from time to time. It's kind of warm. It's kind of nice at the same time. The sun is probably burning a hole in my camera. Well, since I have a broken down tripod, I don't know if this thing is going to even stand up for this. We can stand up for that.
On Wall Street, things.
And the things on the Wall Street. And I gotta get gas too. All kinds of exciting things going on here. Alright. You'll probably fall over as soon as I move. Or maybe not. You will. I can feel it coming. As soon as I go over a speed bump, check it out. Get ready to fall on your face. Whoa! 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 Yeah! Alright, we're at the Hobby Lobby. I'm going to go and see if I can find my balsa wood. Might get another one of those shelves that I put all the figurines and things on, because I want to do something with some figures that I got, and I don't know if I ever showed them to you. I'm going to go through the videos and see if I did, but I don't think I did. And then head back for the homestead. Hopefully I got enough gas. I was going to stop and get gas on the way out, but the roads, they're working on the roads, and they're in such a mess that in front of the gas stations is just like, there's no way to get through and to get into the gas stations. I probably can on my way back, but yeah, we'll see. Anyway, I'm going to get this done with right now. Well, let me turn this down a bit. I got the balsa wood that I needed, relatively inexpensive. I found the shelf that I needed at 50% off. That's always a good thing. And then, as is usually the case, I got some more things that I really shouldn't have gotten. Well, let's not say I shouldn't have gotten. It's just that it added to the total. I got some new blades to go in my old blades, because my old blades got rusted out. I got, what else did I get? I got a Mr. Goodbar. I mean, that's pretty important stuff right there. Um, and I bought some AA batteries because they had ever-ready Energizer batteries here in a pack of 8 for $5. That's a screaming deal for batteries, so I thought I'd take advantage of that. Okay, let's head back to... I'm holding the tripod with my other hand. Jeez, that was a chore. Let's head back to the homestead. Okay, back to the old homestead. Got my stuff. I'm going to show you something that I got. And I don't remember if I showed this to you. I don't think I did. But I'm going to show you right now. Alright, what we have here are the busts and epitaphs of the Dredd family. Apparently also residents of the Gracie Manor, aka the Haunted Mansion. These characters are from Disney World, and when you stand in the line, if the line is long enough and goes through the interactive queue, you will come across these busts. Now, the Dredd family is actually a murder mystery. You can't see it in this video because it's very small. These are very, very accurate reproductions, and they include the hints on who killed who, which is part of their epitaph. So when you're at Disney World and you're standing in line for the Haunted Mansion and you may be stuck at a spot, you can try to figure out who the murderers, well, they're all murderers, but who killed who. And somehow it works out where they all died at the hand of one of the others, which is a neat trick. But it makes sense. It's pretty cool. Anyway, I got at the grocery store, at Hobby Lobby, I got this little hearth piece. And I'm going to, I'll show you. There it is. I'm going to paint this the same as the others, which are not hearth pieces, and put the Dredd family in a place of honor. Honor, place for the Dredds. Okay, there they are, up on their little shelf. And I'm hoping, pretty confident that this shelf is strong enough to hold them. Those things are heavy. It's deceptively heavy. It's a little bit later in the afternoon, as you might be able to tell by the fact that my curtains are closed. But I got a boxes today, or packages really, and I didn't get to open one the last episode. I don't even know if I opened one for that. I probably did, and I just forgot because I'm old and I forget stuff. But this came from, I'll give you a hint. Yeah, and we look alike. And I had this scent. Oh, I shouldn't have to tear that open with that. What am I thinking? What am I? Man, I probably need it to open inside. Anyway, here we go. Easy open, tear here package. It's a brown box in a package. What else do I have here? A gift for you. This isn't a gift. I bought it for me. Whatever. Anyway, here it is. A box that I do need my knife for. Knew I'd need it eventually. Here we go. Oh, nice shooting check. There we go. All right. ooh, ah. Ting tang, blah, bing bang. Probably going to hear a song start in a second because I'm downloading, or not downloading, I'm compositing a song. Here it is. This is a 1 terabyte external hard drive. It's a Seagate, a trusted brand, and this is basically because with all my video files, all my music files, and all my other files, I don't have any room for files. Matter of fact, my hard drive is so jammed up that it kind of runs like this. If you get my drift. So, unfortunately, I cannot install said device immediately because I'm bold tonight and I have to leave in a little bit. But before I drop it, here it is. 1 terabyte hard drive. So that's our big boxes for this, well, possibly for this episode, who knows? But it's what we're getting today. Yeah. Incidentally, I spent my rewards points on this. So this hard drive cost me like $3.80 or something like that. But the box won't close. There we go. So yeah, this is how it works. Okay, so the ball suit is sitting right there and right there. I need to. That's solid. Yeah, it's solid. So now I need to take the curtains and put them up here. Hopefully, boy, this is a big hopefully, the width will be right. Let's find out. Alright, it is done. It is hanging. It looks a little funky right at the moment because it's still light outside, so there's light shining through it. And there will be light shining through it because it's AC. But the idea behind putting the balsa wood up there is so I can still open the curtains, or the blinds rather, and close them, and I can still move them back and forth. So, worked out alright. I need to touch up a couple of spots. It should be good. It is October the 1st, and this means two things. One, rent is due, and they're going to give it on the October the 2nd. But it also means time to start setting up Halloween stuff, and I have been looking forward to it. Looking forward to this part of the year, and so let's get to that particular aspect of the day, shall we? Since it is October 1, I'm going to put up my door knocker. Ha! I didn't want to put this up too soon because I didn't want to freak out the neighbors too much, so I'll put it up now. Alright, looks okay. I have a Charleston chew in my mouth, and it's really pretty good. Alright, what we have here is a very, very cheap skeleton. Now, you know when I add stuff to my displays, I like them to look good. This does not look good. Even with his mouth open, it does not look good. Alright, while he's out there drying in the sun, here's his sailor togs. Oh, I'm holding it in very, very funny places. Here we go. And I have this hat, but I don't know if I want to use this on him. This is a little too presumptuous. Looks like I'm wearing a bundt cake on my head. Let's we'll check out the shirt though. It looks pretty good, just sitting there. Need to tear up his shirt a little bit more, but yeah, looks alright. Well, it's getting closer to Halloween time, and my display is closer to completion for out here anyway. I'll do a video of it at night, tonight as a matter of fact, so you can see it better. But yeah, he worked out pretty good. He will be holding gold coins and he's sitting in the treasure chest of gold coins, so. Or they will be by tomorrow. I'm listening to the Cardinals game. It's over there. But here are the gold coins. I showed these to you earlier. I have a little pile of them right there that are falling over. And I intend to use these on the skeleton. Go and direct your attention to this pile right here. See this pile? That pile. Yeah, they're on there with hot glue, because this is just plastic, so that shouldn't be a problem. This is going to go in his hand. This is going to go around him. However, I have to do something, actually I have to do two things. One with his arm and one with his hand. So we will go out there right now and do that. I could barely hold those. Look at that. Wow, just like magic. Anyway. Alright, he's got gold and glue strings in his hand, but he's still looking over here. So I'm going to pull these little screws out and see if I can't turn his head, face his treasure, his booty, as it were. That looks a little better. I gotta move that bandana a bit and turn his head just a skosh, but yeah, that works. And there we are. Looks pretty good. It'll look better when I cover the back window on Halloween, but for now, yeah, looks good. Now I gotta finish up this side. Well, we're going to end this episode right here, and I'll tell you why. Very depressing thing. I've got most of my pirate display all set up, ready to go for Halloween, and I just found out today, just a little while ago, not that I had to take it down, no, it's nothing like that. My water heater went, and so to replace the water heater, I have to pull half the stuff out of my storage unit and put it in a place, and I have to take my display. I don't have to take it down, but I'm going to have to move it a little bit to one side so they have room to take the old water heater out and bring the new water heater in. Normally they take it in through the apartment, but oh no, that ain't gonna happen because I don't have room, and the maintenance crew here is kind enough to lift the new water heater over the fence. Now the new water heater, apparently, being empty, is a little bit smaller than the other one and doesn't weigh as much, so apparently that's fine. They don't have a problem with that. Matter of fact, he told me that, volunteered that information to me. So I figured since everything is looking pretty good, I'll end the video now. Then tomorrow morning, about 8:30, 9 o'clock, I got to go out there and move the stuff out of the storage unit and put it into place. After I have taken it out and put it into place, they will change out the water heater, and then I put it back in the storage unit. And hopefully I won't have to move my stuff around. Now, the guy who looked at it, he's been here forever, and I know him. He's come out to the bowling center I work at several times, and he's a very good guy, very nice guy. And he doesn't seem to think I need to move much of the display. But there's part of the displays on the other side as well. So I've got to make it so they can get the water heater out and drain it. And it drains under the fence, by the way. It doesn't drain out on my patio. And then take it out and put the new one in. And it's depressing because this kind of thing should not happen during a holiday. It's not a holiday yet, but you know me. October, November, December, that's the holiday season to me. But the other good thing is today is what? Today's only the 12th. So I've got plenty of time to finish the porch. But in our next episode, I might put in a little something with our drummer. We did get our second drummer has come back to join the band. That's Brooke. She's coming back in next weekend. She's supposed to come in, and we're going to do a little review. So I might put some of that in there. But the main thing is I'm going to get the interior ready for Halloween. And I have some plans, some things to make it more special, and I'm hoping it will bring people in to enjoy. Because, I have to admit, I'm not going to take credit for it, but I have to admit, since I started opening my home and doing all this stuff, I do get more people here than I used to. When I did the first Halloween thing, and I don't mean putting on, the Halloween parties we used to have way back in the day before I started Darkslade Diaries, we had maybe 3 or 4 people. That would be it, just the locals. And then as time, in the local area, as time has gone by, more people have come. And last year, quite a number of people have come. Matter of fact, I videoed it, and quite a number of people came out here. So I've got some ideas, some things I'm going to do for this, for the Halloween, and hopefully it will bring more people in. I will video on Halloween. If I don't get a second video out before Halloween, it'll be on the next one, obviously. So that's what's going to happen. Remember, guys, please subscribe and hit that bell button so you can see all of this exciting crap happening as it happens, or maybe even before it happens. Who knows? Doesn't cost anything. There's no Patreon page. I don't ask you to support my going on vacation habits or anything like that. It's here for fun, so it doesn't hurt to subscribe. So please do it. Okay? I should put that at the beginning of the episodes once in a while, which I haven't done since I started this thing, except maybe once or twice. Anyway, now you know what's coming in the next episode. So in the meantime, you guys have yourselves a couple of great weeks. End of line.